Aston Villa 4, Bournemouth 0. Villa fans, if you're buzzing like me, make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Smash that like button. Let's go for 1.5k likes on this video. Hype the episode up and comment your thoughts. What a performance. A complete performance from Aston Villa, from top to bottom, to manager, to McPhee. Absolutely brilliant. But we've got to start with one player. Emi Buendia was absolutely sensational. I thought he just epitomised the performance. He set the tone for Villa. I thought he was everywhere. Every blade of grass was being covered. That intensity was just there. And I think it just brought every other Villa player into Emi Buendia's world. And I think every player on the pitch just lived in Buendia's game today. I thought he was just so good. And I think over the years when I've watched Buendia, I thought, he doesn't cover the ground quick enough. He doesn't get about. He doesn't press. The final pass, the action's not there. But this season, I've got to be honest, he's changed my mind on how I view Emi Buendia. And we saw it for that first goal. He won the free kick and he bagged the free kick. What technique was on that? It didn't powerfully hit it. It just had the spin on the ball that just elevated it, and it was just a perfect free kick from Buendia, and he was class. The link-up play was there. I just loved him. And then a player that I've just known he's there from Onana, edge of the box crashing it. What a finish. Absolutely brilliant. And the first half, I thought Villa were absolutely immense. This is a brilliantly coached Bournemouth team who press well. You could see there 4-2-4 formation. They had a couple of little sniffs at edge of the box, intricate play first half, but we really nullified them and we stopped them playing. And I was just so proud of the team because we've done well at parts this season, but we're now starting to get ticking and looking like an Emery Aston Villa team, to be honest. And half time came and you're thinking, okay, they'll have a spell. They did have a little spell. They rode that little spell and they got the penalty. And in this modern age of football, it's a pen in it, but Rodgers knows nothing about that. It's so close to him, and I felt like it was lucky for them to get that penalty, to be honest. And thankfully we was able to keep the score at 2-0. And Emi Martinez, after the summer, I've not been singing that he's world number one, to be honest, because I've just had the ump with him. But today I started singing it because he won me back today. That big save, what he wanted from the whole 10, the noise, and I think we got in Semenyo's head, to be honest. I mean, my fantasy football points aren't doing great because of it, but who cares? What a save from Martinez. Big part of the game as well, because if that goes 2-1, they've got that momentum. Anything could happen, but we were strong and we stopped that moment from happening with Emi Martinez. So brilliant. And then Villa just went on a rampage. We got the Barkley header, great set piece from Aston Villa. McPhee, a bit of credit for you, mate, because I love that little 3 at the back, 3 at the front post, drifting in. It's creative. I like it. So I'm pleased that we're doing these little set pieces. And then Donyell Marlon gets one where you look at Watkins and go, Watkins is trying, and then Donyell Marlon comes on and gets one that just flukes in the net. But after that, we had Marlon again, and I just thought, it could have been 6 or 7, and you wouldn't have looked at that today and gone, that's not a fair reflection of the game. So, I think what we've been able to do to this Bournemouth team is absolutely brilliant, an Emery masterclass. And just pleased that we're now 2 points off second, which is just absolutely mental. So we're back where we need to be. We're looking like a Villa team, we're looking like an Emery team, which is very important. It's important that we stick with Emery's methods and what he wants to do, and everybody's growing as players. The Consa was a bit poor in the first half, to be honest, but he regathered, and Cash, Digne, they were up against Semenyo when he switched sides. Kamara, class. Onana bossing that midfield. Rodgers looked sharp today, and I thought Watkins ran his heart out, to be honest. So really pleased from Villa today, because this is a big game, and again, off the back of a European game, we've not lost. I don't think we've lost any European game after a European game, so that's very good as well. Teams are having a whole week's worth of rest, and we're coming out and pumping them like 4-0. So, very good from Villa. Loving it. Up the Villa. Manny! How are you, mate?
Hey, look, listen. I'm not saying Bournemouth, they're saying the Cherries, they're saying Iraola. Listen, Iraola, your team got rolled over more like. Yeah? Cherries, get out of here. Put the cherries in the bag, bro. Listen, they said they got what's his name? Alex Scott, Evan Nielsen, Semenyo. Where was he today? Where were these players today, Luke? Nowhere to be seen. They've been cooking this season. Iraola's been doing a fantastic job with them. Come to the Lions' Den, and it's a different story, isn't it? What a job. Unai Emery absolutely out-tactically done Iraola today from start to finish. I can't remember Bournemouth having much chances in the game. No. Not many chances at all, did they? Great goals as well, winning 4-0, statement victory. I think we're 7th in the league, 6 points ahead of Newcastle United. Like, start of the season, we were all worried, weren't we, Luke? But I feel like now we found that momentum. You got Onana today. What a performance from him. That goal as well that he scored, unbelievable. Can we talk about Buendia as well? Or should I say, Emiliano Buendino? Because that guy is on fire right now. The goals he's scored, you know, he's cooking, he is. A little Argentinian magician just moving like Messi right about now. Like, Buendia, he's on a revenge arc right about now. No one expected this. And the thing, I think Emery said himself, injuries has played a part in his career at Villa. Now he's injury-free. I mean, he came off on crutches one of the games. And the next thing you know, I see him in the lineup, I'm thinking, this guy's invisible. Moving like Superman, bro. Yo, what's going on here? Like, yeah, man, it's good to see Buendia. He's balling out. Like I said, Onana as well, doing his thing. Who else was it?
Save. Martinez.
Martinez, yeah. What a save that was. Great save. That penalty save, unbelievable. Not that one as well, the other one.
Oh,
the
yeah,
ball was
mate.
going up and he made that save as well.
Oh, my God.
Like, this guy is, he's moving crazy right about now. But it's nice to see as well, the football they're playing. Like, the start of the season, it wasn't there, was it? Now it's just free-flowing. Players are balling out. You got Marlon coming off the bench and scoring. The matter of minutes. Only thing, Watkins not getting on the score sheet. I do feel for him. I feel like he could have got a goal today. I felt like the service wasn't really there for him as well, to be honest with you. But overall, what a fantastic victory for the Villa, and we keep it moving. 7th in the league right about now, Luke.
2 off second.
2 off second, is it? We're winning the league. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, it's good to see Unai Emery. What a fantastic job. What a fantastic job he's done. And like I said, everyone was saying Iraola, this, that, Evan Nielsen, Alex Scott, Cement. Listen, you can name these players. You come to the Lions Den and it's a different story. Yeah, you man are quiet. That's all I'm going to say, Luke. What a fantastic.
Up the Villa, mate.
Up
Big
the Villa,
win.
man. Come on.
Phew. We're on a roll, mate.
What a performance. There's games that you remember in a season, and that's going to be one of them, isn't it? That's going to be up there. Performances. Emi Martinez, he's the whole end have embraced him once again. I hope he completes the whole season with us. But yeah, he was fantastic. And them 2 saves, that one where he's going over his head and he's somehow got to it. And then the penalty save as well, what he does best. And I can just picture him. I can picture the Europa League final going to penalties, and my mate Emi Martinez shithousing absolutely everyone and pulling off 2 or 3 saves. It's written, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, what a performance. Buendia's free kick. Seen it against Warsaw, didn't we? And then you fancied him. Start. Is he going to do it? Was that one trick? But no. He's gone and done it again, isn't he? So absolutely buzzing. Marlon again. he's come on and bagged. And shame he couldn't get another one at the end. We were class though. We were really good. Kamara, Tillemans, when he came, it's great to see him getting minutes. Barkley, he was a proper goal scorer and he was very popular with the lads when he went in. He's been through a difficult time, so fair play to Rossi to come in and getting on the score sheet. That'll mean a lot to him and everyone. So yeah, it's really.
But I mean, all these subs that are coming on, they're not just coming on to like just see out a game. They're coming on for a reason.
Yeah. We come on. Yeah, I think the whole squad get it. I think the whole squad get the gaffer, what he wants from them. Everyone understands the role. All the hours in the video room and that. And when they're all worth it when you get a performance like that for the lads. So it's absolutely unbelievable. I'm buzzing, mate. I'm absolutely buzzing.
What the Villa, mate? Been today?
I think this has got to be the game of the season, hasn't it? The performance, everything was there from the first half to the second half. And I tell you what, I think even though we was that dominant in the first half, I think they came at us. And that penalty, I was like, come on, we can't let a goal in here. I could have seen it. If they'd have scored, it would have been a totally different game. And Emi, what a save. What a save. It just changed the match, honestly.
I think everyone said it really, that moment of the game was very important, and
was.
he stepped up.
You felt it though, didn't
Yeah.
you? I was sort of crying out for him. "Now, come on, make a sub, make a sub." And I was like, he's not going to do it.
No.
And it's like, but Emi Buendia, what this season he's just been absolutely amazing, hasn't he, Lou? You know, you could go through the whole team today. And Nana, that tackle he put in early on in the first 10 or 15 minutes, magnificent. And when we finished it off like that, talk about cherry on the cake. Did you know that free kick when they had their free kick up the on our penalty box and they blazed it over, and we're in exactly the same spot, aren't we? A minute later, and I said to my lad here, Ollie, I said, "We're going to score this," and it's like that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Oh.
Yeah, but it just feels good at the minute now, doesn't it? I think we're all starting to not sort of get giddy that we back and that, but I think we kind of understand that the way we're playing and what we're doing, we're kind of getting there.
Yeah, we are, and it's do you know we do that kind of like slow build up and stuff, and you know sometimes we do get frustrated, but that's how we play now. You know, and we've got to be a little bit patient and just watch it. And I mean, I sat in the back there, and what a view you get from back up there. You know, watching it all take, you know, watching the match take hold. It was brilliant, wasn't it, Ollie? Hey?
It's like the game there. It's like beating Liverpool 3-0 at Anfield.
Yeah, it's absolutely massive, mate. So, one question then: who was your man of the match? Buendia. Without a doubt, Buendia. Cool, guys. Thank you for coming on. See you later, mate. Julie. 4-0.
Did you see that coming?
4-0? No,
I didn't see that
no,
coming,
I didn't.
did you?
I thought it was going to be very cagey, difficult for us, but in the end, quite comfortable.
Yeah, that was surprising, really. Yeah, I did think, coming here, what am I expecting? I did think it was going to be really hard fought. And if we'd have come away with the draw, I'm not going to be that disappointed because they have been playing really well. I think they'll be really disappointed with how they've played today. I'm looking forward to all your breakdown of what was what, whether it was us that nullified them all over the pitch or was it just them that were shocking. I don't know. But
I'll tell you, my eye told me it was down to one player. And that was Buendia.
Yeah, I knew he was going to say Buendia.
Epic.
He was in that first half. Oh my God! And coming back from injury as well. You always think coming back he might not be the same player as before because he'd been so good for us. But yeah, so that was really pleasing to see. And I think we have missed him with that creativity. So yeah, great to see Yuri Tielemans because although we've had our honour and they've done a good job, I still think we have missed Tielemans. So I'm really pleased that he's back. And I'll be glad to see him back cementing his place again in the team.
Even Barkley though, he's coming on and having a massive impact.
Yeah, he did. So that was a really good header, wasn't it? Yeah, he has. And again, when he's come on, he's been solid. And they've sort of come on at the end to shore things up, get it over the line. Everybody stick to your position, So he has done that. So that's been really good. So I'm really pleased that he got that goal because I think sometimes they go under the radar a little bit when they haven't got the man of the match or they haven't got a goal and all these big performances. But, we've got loads of really solid players, haven't we, in this team? Kamara again. Yeah. Oh, my God. So
good.
Such a good day.
Well, yeah, another win.
good day at the office.
Coming. I'll see you soon.
Villa.
Up the Villa. Right, see you soon.
Thank
okay.
you,